How's everybody doing today? I hope you all are doing very lovely, very beautiful, very everything. You need, all right. Couple things. One, so I was thinking, what good is it to do a Gucci purse if we ain't got some nice shoes to go with it? So this is what we're gonna do. The auction tomorrow. These are a 40, so I believe these are a size 8. 8 or either 8.5. No. These are Christian Bouton red bottom shoes with the Gucci purse. Tomorrow's auction is going to start off $100 for the Gucci purse. But for both of them, we're going to start the auction off at $175. And that way you can get you some red bottoms and a Gucci. 2 for 1. How about that? So tomorrow's auction will start at $175. Now, maybe you might say, well, the shoes are too small for me or too big for me. Once again, Christmas gifts. You end up being blessed with some of these. I think they might like you for it, right? Now, of course, these shoes go way more than that. This purse goes way more than that. But once again, I sit there looking, I say, you know what? You want to be a blessing to some people. And who I originally bought these for, they did not ever work. The insole, that's instep was too messed up. They couldn't. So brand new, out the box, never worn, but person was telling me, great gift, love it, boom, 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 boom. And if you know about anything about red bottoms, you know how much these really cost. You see, they're really red bottoms. Really red bottoms. So, it's going to be a blessing. So the auction tomorrow for the red bottoms and the purse will start at $175. And once again, all of you trolls that want to come on and try to say, oh, them not real, them not fake. I'm gonna let you say what you say. I'm not even gonna respond back to you. I'm just gonna block you for the rest of your life because you don't know me and you don't know why I'm able to afford to do stuff like this. I said it's a Christmas gift, and I'm doing it as an auction. I want to be a blessing to some folk. So yeah, I could go ahead and sell them for $1,500. I got a whole room full of them for the people that's in my life. The real bottoms ain't nothing. Them ain't even the shoes y'all should be going for. There's some shoes that Paris makes. They send to me that I don't even show. I don't even come down. They start off at $6,000. Would never show them to you because they ain't no debating with those. That's for a whole nother clientele that I deal with. But I know most black folk and most white people who know red bottoms, they'll get them. So I can get them for $1,500 easy. And I sell them for $800. So we want to start the auction off at $175 for both. Those who want to be blessed with them, you can. You ain't got, you know what, even if they're fake, you're getting them for a nice fake price. How about that one? So all y'all that want to troll and say something, once I see it, I'm blocking you. So enjoy your troll for the little 30 seconds or 40 seconds it's going to be seen. Everybody else knows that I don't sell nothing fake, and I don't sell, and they're not from China, so they're not fake. So I'm not even going to justify them. But once again, if you want to come on here and troll them, I'm going to let y'all get your troll out this week. You got this Sunday to do all your trolling. After that, you just do what you do. No, some people want to say the fake and all that other kind of stuff, Nisha. They come on and say, oh, he's selling fake Louis, he's selling fake Gucci. I would say this for the very, maybe not the last time, but I would say this one time for some of the new people. I'm a bona fide millionaire. I'm a model for all of the brands that I sell. I have my own company. I have 4 different companies: a health company, a clothing company, a cleaning company, and I work for the post office. And I'm also a licensed therapist. So I'm a rich nigga, and I'm a real king. My diamonds are not fake, my jewelry not fake, I'm not fake. I'm 54 years young. At my age, if you're not well off and successful and got your own wheel, house, car, clothes, investments, you ain't got at least $1 million that you can liquidate at my age, you had a very bad run in life. You poor at your financial skills, and it's sad. There is some people, unfortunately, that you're over 50 and you don't have your life that way. Ladies, pretty much kind of understandable, but most of them I know, they right at $1 million at 50-something plus years old, especially if they've been working on their own company. They right at that. But men, if you're over 50 and you ain't got $1 million that you can liquidate and hold and roll over and have fun with, well, that's why women are always leaving your dumb tail, because you're not really a man. You're still a boy trying to practice and hopefully come up on one of these women. Hopefully I end up helping you women out and teaching you not to be able to deal with that. Some people content just being comfortable. Yeah, well, comfortable. I don't like comfortable people around me. I don't like content people. God made us to be people who achieve greater, and greater work shall you do. One thing I teach people who take my class, and I teach people in church, and I teach people who come from the mud like I did, come from real poverty, we don't know how to be comfortable. When we was poor, we wasn't comfortable. We was eating heels on the ends of the braids. Some of y'all know nothing about. Ain't no such thing as being comfortable. It's something called striving to become better. And when you're too comfortable, that means you're complacent. When you're complacent, I pretty much guarantee your walk with God is an emulation of how you are in life. And so be very careful when you get comfortable. Because everyone who got comfortable in the Bible always came up short when the will of God. There's nothing that God ever said from Genesis to Revelation that he ever challenged any man or woman in their comfort. Your comfort means that you refuse to be challenged, and you don't want to be edgy, or you don't want to live past your pressure point. And that's how Satan ends up getting us. Is that when he knows we get comfortable, like Samson did in Delilah's lap, you get your strength cut from you. So be very careful when you're talking about being comfortable. Now, comfortable living, and I know everybody's not going to want to wear diamond, gold, and all that kind of stuff, but the earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof. You ought to, if you're over 50, you ought to have diamonds. If you're over 50, you ought to have access to gold. If you're over 50, you ought to have more than one house that's on your portfolio. It's called being not mature enough to understand that your life should not be mediocre. I don't care what your education is. I come from the most poorest background that a nigga can come from. So I worked very hard to be comfortable, if you want to say that. I'm not even comfortable with what I got right now. I got 9 grandkids. I ain't comfortable until all my 9 grandkids are walking into their own business. Never have to fill out an application. Become bosses themselves. So there's no such thing as being comfortable. I would never be comfortable. Never be comfortable in life. And if you want to be comfortable, don't hang around me. Matter of fact, don't even come on my live. Go to somebody else who allows people to be comfortable. Once again, if you start trolling and you got something to say that's negative than the person who owns this station, because this is my live, I'm just going to block you. I'm not even going to clap back at you, because it's already seen to the world that we had 2 different levels of thinking. This is a teaching channel, an uplifting channel. This is a channel that inspires you to become better. If I would have remained comfortable, let me show you what comfortable looks like. 16 pills. Get any woman I want to get. Had every kind of car you can think that a man could ever desire. Had 3 houses. Television. Custom-made suits. Got my own holiday. This guy. Look at this guy comfortable. Was dying. This right here, pressure. This right here, suffering. This right here, going past the limit. This right here, passing out some days. Because I'd rather pass out than to die forever. This guy right here is 90 days from this guy. Grandpa, 9 kids, 9 grandkids. 5 children, 9 grandkids. 5 children, 9 grandkids. 90-day transformation. You can't be comfortable. Comfortable with having you die on your children and your grandchildren. When you done the 360 lipo, I exercise, eat good every day, and I paid $10K for my surgery. You paid $10K for your surgery, I paid 90 days for mine. You don't see no ports, no cuts, no nothing. I paid 90 days. So trick a damn 10K, it's called stop it. Who are you? Wait a minute. No, okay. Christina, why are we always going back and forth? Stop, because I don't want to block you. I don't want to block you. We don't do 360s. We don't do surgeries. You know what I want you to do? Pay attention. And in 90 days, I could have got that off of you. For sure. I could have saved you 10K. Now, I wonder if you would spend $300 for the King Hulk Life Kit. That's all it is. 300. You know your 10K? $300. That's all it was. It's just called pushing. And I'm almost at a point where I ain't gonna let nobody else make no more comments. Because y'all don't be saying the stuff I be saying. That's why I'm trying not to look at the screen. I'm really trying not to look at the screen. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, the shoes are fly with that. The red bottom with that. So business gonna start tomorrow at 175. I had 45 pounds. I lost 45 pounds on my own. Stop it. Okay, but listen, Christina, this ain't the time to be going back and forth, baby. Follow, just flow with me. Will you flow with me? If not, okay. Just flow with me. 45 pounds is great, but you shouldn't get a $10,000 surgery unless it was medically necessary. Medically necessary. You listening? Okay. So let me share something with lipo and the $10,000 surgery. The moment you stop maintaining your discipline, and if it ever comes back, I hope your doctor told you it's going to be worse on you, and you probably will die. Let me tell you what they don't tell you about those surgeries. Cutting, clipping, snipping, and all that kind of stuff. Your body was not designed by God to be cut and to be manipulated in no kind of form or fashion. I just told y'all women today, you know why you have cysts on your ovaries? You know why you have the lining of your uterus sometimes goes bad? If you hadn't been violated, if you've been violated, that's one reason why, because there was some stuff that happened to you, that happened to you before your maturity of your body. That's one thing. I'm talking about just off the rip, is because what you put in your body. It's already been scientifically diagnosed that mucus is the #1 attack of the male and the female reproductive. Dr. Sabi was so right. And every day I said, God, please forgive me for not listening to that man in the beginning when he was here, when we had access to him. It's always you want to listen to the dead. Damn. You know what I mean? And thank God other people have come along, and thank God God has revealed that knowledge and passed it on to those who open up their heart to receive. Unless you are in a medical emergency, and surgery is the only way to get you out of that danger, do not ever let nothing or no one cut on your body. Your body was not designed by God. If you don't believe in God, then this message don't even apply to you. This is going to go over your head. Those of y'all that say you believe in God, I don't give a damn what your religion is. I don't care if it's Alpha or Omega. I don't care if it's Muslim or Christian. You don't ever let it happen. What put the weight on was you. Period. You wasn't born 400 pounds. I wasn't born 300 damn pounds. I did this to me. My good looks came from my mom and daddy, so I can't blame how good I look. That came from them. This came from my grandpa and my grandma. What put this on was me not doing the biblical commandment given to me was to take care of the temple. So because I refused to take care of the temple, this fat nigga became, and I tried to put it on everything else but the responsibility of the one who put it on. Period. So who was going to get this nigga right was the nigga who got him wrong, which was him. Period. No devil was on my shoulder and no God was on the other. This nigga right here made up his big head mind. Food was his comfort. And I watched myself get this size. I seen me more than anybody else ever did. So before you put a knife on your body, and for you that was born without a booty, that's your mom and your daddy, your grandmama and your granddaddy, and your great-grandmama and great-granddaddy's fault. That's called genetics. Stop taking from here and putting it back here. Get your butt in the gym, and I'll teach you how to lose it from here, and it'll automatically start going back here if you do the right kind of glutes. But it's not going, hey, listen. I'm 54. If you younger than me, there is no reason why you ain't got an abs or a good healthy gut. None. Except you're just a lazy person. Period. It ain't nothing about no genetics. My mom was big bone and nah, to hell with that. Your mom was light skinned, dark skinned, good hair, bad hair. All that was genetics. But this right here, and what got on you had nothing to do with your grandmama having a big booty, so you got one. No, you ate the same thing your grandmama and your mama ate. That's how you end up with the same body type. Point blank and period. You can't fight facts. This is not my opinion. This is factual. Medically, scientifically, and biblically factual. Point blank and period. So that's why I tell people, especially if you don't have wisdom with your age, look, listen, learn, and then apply. When I went to my specialist about how to get rid of the flap, because this is not fat, this is called skin, because I was so big so long, this skin refused to go back, and it was hanging down here. And she tried to tell me the only way to get rid of it is that I was going to have to end up getting it cut off and pulled back and all that. I said, really? So I ended up going and kept on. It's here now. I wonder when I go back to her and say, you know, you told me that the only way to get my skin to go back tight was for me to let you cut on me. I ain't had no cut. It's getting kind of tight. It's going to take time. I mean, God dog, almost 20 or 30 years, I was this big nigga. What do you think my skin supposed to do? Snap back in 1 year? No. But we want stuff to be so instantaneous and be comfortable. No, you're going to, that's what I told you. Those of you all that really want yourself to be, I don't give a damn about your look. I'm worried about your health. If you want your health, I'm going to be your terror. I'm going to be your nightmare. You're going to cuss me out. You're going to hate me. But I promise you, you go get your blood work, and your doctor do that diagnosis on you again and do that whole body scan over you, you're going to come back and give me some of that box. You're going to make blood in me until you pass out. I promise you. On God. I did say that. Yeah, on God. You're going to come. You're going to come and attack me like, oh, King, diabetes gone, everything going to be gone. And guess what? You're going to have a figure and you're going to look good. Unless you have another trainer that's more concerned about your health than he is your look, bring your tail on. I challenge you. And this is how I'm challenging you. I'm not even going to charge you for my time. It's going to be for free. Because niggas love free stuff. But that damn ab roller going to cost you $48. Get this ab roller. December 1st. If you need 5 pounds to 100 pounds. December 1st to December 31st, we're going to do what is called the gut challenge. We're not eating nothing that you want to eat. You're going to eat exactly what I tell you for 31 days. I'm going to give you 1 day to add to what you go eat. That's called Christmas. Merry Christmas too. But for 31 days straight, we are doing every day close to 1,000 different crunches to that stomach. I'm going to detox the hell out of you. You're going to piss and crap more than you ever did in your whole entire life in 31 days. And I guarantee for a little old funky $48, you're going to lose between 5 and 100 pounds. So those of y'all that want to go ahead and meet that challenge, come on. Or be comfortable, be chill, save up your 10 grand, go down there and find somebody to cut them. Either way, I just want you to be healthy. Because even after you get through getting it all cut out and cut off, if you're not healthy, it's coming back. Oh, it's coming back with a vengeance. It's coming back to destroy you. Because the one place a doctor cannot knife you is your mind. Is your mind. See, I told you I'm different. You got niggas that want to deal with your body. To hell with your body. Your body didn't wake up one day and say, I want to be big. Your mind told you to get big. You didn't even realize. Your man had a whole conversation and did not invite you to the party. Didn't even inquire, didn't get no vote, and did not get your opinion. They kept grabbing and eating and grabbing and eating and grabbing and eating. Your man had a conversation with your mouth and the desire of your flesh. And even in your heart, when you saying, I got to get this weight off me, girlfriend's to join, girlfriend's to do it. You told yourself, no, okay, I done gained an extra 2 pounds. Well, I got to get that off. Your mind kept talking when you was asleep. Your mind kept talking when you was doing your job. Your mind kept talking, grabbing this, grabbing that, grabbing this. ain't checking the sugar intake, ain't checking the calorie intake. I just told y'all today when I was working out today, do you not know that you're supposed to eat where you're from? So I'm from Africa on my mama's side, and I'm from here, Oklahoma, on my daddy's side. So I'm an indigenous Indian, and I'm also an African, right? And that's with the blood, you know, do the whole DNA thing, you find out where you're from. So when I found out where I was from, I started eating where I'm from. Do you not know that where I'm from, we don't eat vegetables? Some of y'all, I don't eat a lot of meat, not eating vegetables. You don't even realize certain vegetables have no nutrition in it at all. You shouldn't be putting none of that bullcrap in your body. You know what? We was originally from Adam to eat fruit from the tree that has a leaf. Period. Point blank. There's no science that will tell you that there's any fruit on planet Earth that is against your body, that would not help your body to be able to develop and to grow. Not one fruit. But there's vegetables and there's certain meats that we should never ever eat. Not because of religious reasons. Stop that. Because of health to your body. Indian side of me, which is my predominant side, my dad's side, we're supposed to eat buffalo, not cow. The Indian side, we eat white corn, not yellow corn. We don't eat no broccoli. We don't eat no spinach. We don't eat no greens. We don't eat... We eat cabbage and not lettuce. So you got to know, and we eat flatbread that has no yeast in it, made of corn. And if it is made of flour, it's made of unprocessed flour. The flour that has not been whitened and bleached. You got to know where you eat from. And the African side eats dates, grapes, watermelon, pineapple, papaya. Why do you think one of the things I always have around me in my house is my life? This is my protein. This is my water that has melon flavor. This is my magnesium. This is my zinc. This is my sugar. This is my potassium. This is everything I need. Everything you need comes from this right here. Everything you need. You have to eat nothing else on this planet but this only and be still this size. Y'all see how yoked I am and what I do in that damn gym? This. Now you got everybody else, I do 3,500 calories of protein. I do 6 pounds. Nigga. And look at your arteries. Look at your piss. Why is your pee so damn yellow? Why do it stink so damn bad? Why you gotta spray after you pee? Okay. Keep it up. You know, when I was in my 30s and 40s, I thought the same thing too. Something about when you hit 50, man, life becomes different. And let me share something with you. Oh, after I die? Oh, yeah, everything I've said, y'all gonna go back and all these things. I'm like, damn, that nigga's so right. We make black people really famous, and we make them very educated once they're dead. And all of a sudden, we just get this epiphany to want to try the bull crap that they said, and all of a sudden we found out. And you know what's so true? Hey, cut it out. You know what's so true? Is mucus is the #1 vehicle to all diseases. When I started eating watermelon, and I did this detox that I got, and I checked my bowel movement and the mucus that came out with it, it was hideous. Stop! It was hideous. Stop chewing that. No, I'm not paying with you. You ain't teething no more. You're damn almost a year old. It was hideous. I was like, ah. And the smell and everything. I'm like, what the hell? I didn't realize how much mucus was wrapped around my gut, my stomach, and everything else, and the bloat and all that. Once that mucus left my body, my weight started falling off naturally. I was losing like 2 to 2.5 pounds a day, like literally. Like it was coming off. My pee went from a mid-yellow to clear. My bowel movement, when I was wiping, I was like, I might have just got to use the bathroom. I was wiping, I was like, damn, I know what the hole is. The hole been there. The hole ain't changed in 50-something years. and I was wiping because the probiotics that I was using and the detox I was using, it was giving me a clean bowel movement. I'm like, how the hell do you have a clean boo-boo? How do you not have waste on the tissue? And I ain't got no streaks in my drawers. If you ain't got no damn waste in the tissue, you ain't got no streaks in your drawers. Because the bowel movement was coming all out and wasn't nothing being left back in the colon. Everything was coming out. In the beginning, I looked in the stool and I was scared because parasites, you can literally see something was swimming out. Like, what the hell? Worms, parasites, all that stuff was just coming out. Once I cleansed my body and I got it in the regimen and I started eating the pineapple and watermelon at the rate of what was told for me to eat to keep me into the calorie, not calorie deficit, but calorie efficiency. You have to be efficient with your body. Your body is a machine, right? It pumps and goes whether you are conscious or unconscious, period. My thinking got clearer. My eyes, that I always have allergies, haven't had allergies since 2022 December, period. No allergies, no scratching, none of that. All that mucus, which y'all call eye bugs and all that, I probably had maybe 1 or 2 days of that when I diverted from my meal. And I ate some other stuff, like 2 or 3 days later, I said, see, it was full of mucus in what I was eating. My body was, let me tell you what bumps and pimples and all that is. That is your body trying to expel, because your skin is the biggest organ on your body. So if you're having certain bumps, ladies, and you're having blackheads and stuff, that's your body trying to get rid of the mucus, the toxins. It don't have, and let me show you how, I don't care how much you eat folate and put all that stuff on your face, when you start getting bumps in certain places, because your pores are more clogged than what you realize. Let me share something with you. If you don't properly open your pores first and alleviate the toxins and the dirt by sweating first before you eat folate, when you get into the shower and it's kind of warm, hot or whatever, it's hot, some of y'all like it really hot or whatever, and you start putting the scrub on and all that, you're literally compounding the dirt because the pores haven't opened up yet. So there's nothing pushing out. There's only something pushing on and trying to rub the skin off. So you get in the first layer called the dermis. Your first layer of your face and your body, your skin is called the dermis, right? You're not really getting down to the pore. And if you don't get it down to the pore or the pores, then the dirt that's there compacts. You have to sweat. Your sweat is your natural releasing of toxins, detox, all of that, but it's also the water or the salt that's leaving your body through the pores and unclogging the pores from inside out, so that when you then effoliate, you're defoliating the dead skin and you're also removing the dirt as it's pushing out. So you need to build up a sweat before you shower. Or even in your shower, you need to kind of move around, and start to sweat to get them pores to be fully open. Now, that ain't how your mama taught you how to take a bath. Your mama taught you to take a white towel, put some soap on it, get it really lathered, and start getting into all them hot heat places and everything, and all that kind of stuff. Some of y'all got 2 towels, one for your booty, one for your face. I got you. You get all that. Then we got real sophisticated. Then we started getting sponges and exfoliations, and then we started getting soap that had little beads and all that kind of stuff. And that's cool, but listen, if you have a problem with sweating, if your glands in your skin, which is your biggest organ, does not sweat from fingertip down to every area of your body, baby, you're compounding dead skin on top of dead skin. I don't care how much you scrub on the top. You're not getting in the pore. And because there's nothing that can come out the pore, now all of a sudden you got blackheads, you got splotches, you got skin. There's not a part of my body that has splotched skin. The deformity of the skin. No, it's just I don't get sun. My arms are a little bit more darker than the rest of my body because that's the part that's always. But if you see me, I'm all year round with a hoodie on my head, and I'm always covered, except for the here on I'm telling that. So actually, when it comes from here on down, everybody who's seen me, they'll tell, oh, he yellow. Oh, I'm like blind your butt yellow. But here I'm kind of darker because that's what the sun gets. But outside of that, that's just the tanning line. But the rest of my body is perfectly even in color because my skin sweats every area. So I don't care if you got to get in a sauna, use our sauna suit. I have our sauna suit. I don't care what you got to do. You have to sweat every day to have a cleansed internal body. I'm telling you how to be healthy. And I'm telling you, man, Listen, I work 8 hours at the post office inside the warehouse. Not only do I smell good in there, but when I go to the gym, they're like, damn, you still smell good. That's 8 hours later. When I leave the gym and I walk in the lobby where I live at, or I come home and I come in the house, they're like, did you go to the gym today? You see me online, you see I was at the gym, you see I was sweating. How do you still? Because my pores are cleansed. Not just my body. Listen, because your skin is full of pores. Can you do that after 8 to 12 hours a day and smell good? Come on. Can you go in some crack areas and still smell good after 8 or 10 hours? Come on now. Because if your pores, I'm not talking about your body and the spray and the lotions and if your pores are not cleansed out, it stinks. I'm going to tell what I tell all you women who say you don't eat coochie. So all y'all women say you don't eat coochie. How then in the hell can you tell me your coochie really good if you ain't got nothing to compare it with? Because if you just been eating your own, baby, you been eating bad all your damn life. You ain't got nothing else you can compare with. The man who does is the one who can tell you, that's good, that ain't. That's good, hell no. That's really good. Because that's what I do. You don't do it. So it's not really fair to tell me that your stuff, no baby, because you've been smelling bad all your life. You've been eating. So you have nothing to compare with. That's no. We're not supposed to get deep. I'm not supposed to bring my doctoral degree out on you. I'm supposed to bring the hood nigga out. You have nothing to compare with because you don't do that. So the people, the men who do that can tell you, you need to take care of that. That don't taste right. Myself, no, because you are what you eat. And if you don't eat slimy, bologna, chitlins, steak, potatoes, hot dogs, that comes out somewhere. Hello. Man, whatever. Drinking sodas all damn day, teas, power drinks, that stuff comes out somewhere. You know what I taste like? Watermelon. Pineapple. Because you are what you eat. Whatever. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, we all are a part of the body. The old songwriter said, I pray for you. Hey, get back, sit down. You pray for me. I won't harm you. You don't hurt me. I'm just trying to help you out. You can't taste like strawberries if you ain't, that's all you eat. If all you eat is strawberries, I will agree. But if you add anything else onto the strawberries, no you don't. Yeah, boy, I've had them. I taste like chocolate. I taste like vanilla. Well, how much vanilla do you eat a day? I don't eat none a day. Then you don't taste like vanilla, baby. You don't taste like vanilla. You taste like vanilla to you, not to a person who do. Once again, I don't do this. I don't do that. Okay, well, if you don't do this, you don't do that. Then okay, you don't do it then. But I would tell you, if you want to really be honest about how you smell and how you eat, how you taste, think about what you ate. Think about what you eat on a weekly basis. If you're not, let me tell you how I know some people taste toxic, taste foul. How often do you pee a day? And how often do you bowel move a day? Come on, give me some numbers. Let's see who's going to be really transparent and real. And don't lie, because you're going to go to hell. All lies go to hell. That's Bible. Now, I'm not going to be biblical with you. Now, that's Bible. Don't come lying to me. How many times do y'all pee a day? Come on, somebody give me some numbers. Come on. How many times you pee a day? And we can Google your body weight. We can Google your body weight and your height that tells you how many times you should pee. If you're not peeing that many times, why y'all embarrassed? Y'all got a whole lot to say about everything else I'm saying. How many times do you pee a day? Every day for 7 days in a week. What is your average piss a day? It shouldn't vary because your intake shouldn't vary. How much water you bring in every day should be consistent. How many times you pee a day? Now, I ain't being funny, I'm being real. Somebody said too many. I don't know what too many means. Give me a number. 7, 10, 12. Let me tell you, let me tell you another thing. Sometimes you can drink too much water and drown your kidneys. So be careful of that. How many times you pee a day? 4 times to pee, 1 poop. Thank you for your honesty. That's not enough though. If you peeing only 4 times a day, you only pooping once a day, that's not enough. You got too much blockage. Too much blockage. Somebody say 6 to 7 times to pee, 3 to 4 times to pee. The average human being that's weigh over 100 pounds, if you're over 4 feet and you weigh over 100 pounds, you should be peeing 6 times or 6 to 10 times a day. No more than 10, no less than 6. That's what your urine should be coming out of your body. No, the color is not more important. The color is important, but it's not more important. The frequency is more important. And I ain't talking about, I'm talking about full stream. For men, if you're not getting a full stream 6 to 10 times, your prostate you got a problem with your prostate. How do I know? Because I'm a kidney stone, 3-time kidney stone. So they had to deal with my prostate that was swollen a little bit. It's no longer swollen no more. My prostate has swollen to the size of, I think they told me, a golf ball. And they was getting me kind of concerned. Now they check my prostate, since I've been, and I detox my body, my prostate is back to normal. You should, men, listen, or women who got men in your life, they should be pissing. You women should be pissing a minimum of 6 times. You should bowel move, and here's what's going to be the problem, because y'all don't eat this many times a day. You should eat no less than 4 times a day. No less than 4 times a day. So you should bowel move no less than 4 times a day. Every eating is a bowel move. Eat, bowel move, eat, bowel move, eat, bowel move. You ingest to digest to process. 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 Period. If you only ingest in one day, processing once a day, I'm surprised if you even pooping once a day. If you only pooping once a day, you have a lot of toxins. If you're only peeing 3 to 4 times a day, you have a lot of toxins. And I will promise you, lady, I put it on God, you do not have a good box to eat. I swear to God. You're perfuming it, you're doing all kind of stuff. No ma'am. Don't perfume it, don't put nothing, don't lotion it, don't do nothing. And I guarantee you, there's an aftertaste. Gotta be. You got toxins. That's the way it comes out. That's one of the pores that it comes out. No ma'am, no sir. I don't eat that. Hell no. Not me. He don't know what you're talking about. I'm 54. I've been having sex since I was 10. The hell if I don't know what I'm talking about. And I was raised by a woman. The hell if I don't know what I'm talking about. You, unfortunately, don't know you. Everybody ain't built the same. I don't know why not. You're a human being, ain't you? You're human. You're a human being. We all built the same, baby. Called flesh. Point blank period. Hey, get in your cage. Acting weird. Yep, 6 to 10 times. You know why? Because if you're drinking 1.5 gallons, do not go more than 1.5 gallons. If you're not working out, you shouldn't even be doing more than 1 gallon. If you're drinking 1 gallon, think about how much 1 gallon is in your body. That should make you piss. That means you're drinking every hour to hour and a half for at least 8 to 10 hours. If you're drinking every hour to every hour and a half, water processes quicker than any solid. You should be pissing. So if I'm drinking 6 to 7 times a day, I should be pissing 6 to 7 times a day. If you're retaining your water, something's wrong with your kidney. Something's wrong with your bladder. You need your doctor to check for kidney stones. I'm telling you, if your back is always hurting, it ain't that you got a bad back. That is one of the signs you might have a kidney stone in your kidney that's blocking. If you're not able to get a full stream, you piss and you still feel like there's still stuff in there, you guarantee you got a stone. Promise you got something blocking. You need to get, I'm telling y'all, man, listen, when you've been through what I've been through in life, it makes you do 1 or 2 things. Quit and give up, or you start learning how to live. And you figure this bull crap out. And after that 3rd time of them going up my penis, blowing this damn bag on my kidneys to get rid of these stones, I was like, I can't handle this no more, bro. I can't do this no more. I can't. That's $10,000. That's 30 grand. I can't do it no more. I'm not doing it no more. So I figured it out. Had to rush my 85-year-old mama to the hospital because she was drinking too much water. She was drowning her kidneys. She was relieving herself of too much sodium. And she almost passed out, and she was having lightheaded and memory loss. All it was that the doctor says you're drinking 6 to 8 bottles of the two liter bottles, the big ones, 16 ounce. She's drinking 6 to 8 of those a day. She says, no ma'am, you're 85. You're working out, but you're not working out to the extremeness to be able to process that much water. You need to back them 6 bottles down to 3. Down to 3 bottles. Yep. My mama's sodium went up. Memory came back. Numbers came up. Sent her back home. My mother has not been in the hospital since I was 12. And I'm 54. For anything. She was trying to keep up with me. Working out 3 or 4 days a week at 85. Still walking mountain hats. And she figured she had to drink the same amount. I said, Mama, you ain't got to drink the same amount of water. You 85 years old. You're pissing. You're using the bathroom. Everything is great. No, you doing it. I'm doing it. I said, Mama, you ain't got to do that. I'm trying to tell you. Your body frame is different. So it took a doctor to tell her. Now all of a sudden, now all of a sudden she listens to it. Y'all, you know what I'm saying with y'all. Sometimes women are different. What type of water should we be drinking as black people? Anything that has electrolytes, called watermelon. This is what you should be drinking right here. What if I can't get watermelon where I live at? Then you don't have a Walmart. If you have a Walmart, every Walmart all year round has watermelon. Get you the damn watermelon. It ain't for taste, it's for drink. It's 97% water. Juice it. Eat it or juice it. This is the water you should be drinking. What about pH low? I said electrolytes. So you worried about pH levels, and if you got a pH 8, who has electrolytes in it. People of color who has hue, we need electrolytes. Our pH is balanced by what you bring in and release out. If you're not releasing out, your pH level is already off. And I'm already hearing some of y'all, you ain't releasing right. Some of y'all didn't want to put the number up, but you want to always talk. All right, you got a whole lot to say with it until it comes down to your health. In numbers, you don't even know it. You don't even know how many times you pee. I ain't gonna tell them how many times I pee, but y'all got something else to say about everything else. So I say, you trolling, and people are seeing how you're not even knowledgeable to even have this conversation. But, hey, that's you. You know what? I don't know what I'm talking about at all. I'm just some nigga that's talking. All right. All right. How about cantaloupe? What about it? I'm scared to talk. Don't want to get blocked. I mean, if you're saying something that's factual, don't be scared to talk. Say what you gotta say. I figured you out already, Christina. You're gonna always have some option what I say anyway. That's how we get along. I ain't gonna block you. You're gonna always have something to say. You keep the numbers going. I tell you that because people look at it and think that we fighting and fussing. I've never met Christina in person, so what she say, I listen. If it's legit, I'm gonna tell her. If it ain't, I'm gonna get her. That's all. No, you ain't got no facts. That's your numbers. Let me tell y'all what I don't do. I never tell you anything that relates to King. Understand who you're talking to. I'm a man of numbers. I'm a man of facts. That means I study and I always run things by threes. So I have 3 different witnesses, 3 different accounts, 3 different advice, 3 different inputs, 3 different doctors from 3 different areas of the field before I break anything, because I've had to live underneath the lights all of my grown life, especially being on television, and have to be criticized by every little thing I say and do. But I said, you know what? Never again. So I became a master of certain things. Now, stuff I don't master, I will not talk about. But I know you're going to get me. I only talk about stuff that can't nobody clap back at me at. Because you can fight my opinion all day long, but you can never fight numbers. Facts, numbers is a Fact. Period. Never can. Data does not ever change. All right. Well, instead of watermelon, what do you mean by that, baby? And if anyone who believes that you might be allergic to watermelon, you're not. Don't let nobody tell you that. That means you're allergic to yourself. There's nothing in watermelon that makes anything allergic. There's no allergy on planet Earth that goes back to a watermelon. It never will. Because it's actually us, skin, water, organs, be it seed or seedless, be it eggs. So the seedless watermelon are eggs, female. The seed watermelons are male, seeded. But my body does this reaction. You know why? Because your body is now being reset. If watermelon is making you itch, if watermelon is making you throw up, if watermelon is making you dizzy, you know why? Because it's cleaning your body. Watermelon also is a natural detox. It is getting rid of the stuff that's been met. All it's doing is reset. Give it time. Let it do its job. All right. Y'all, we're talking about me being an alpha. I'm an alpha, but I'm a king. You know, when people say, what makes you a king? I don't know a king that was religious and righteous of God who didn't have information. I did the very same thing that Solomon did. I said, God, out of all the things you told me I can have in life, just give me wisdom. And he gave it to me. It's just that simple. So when God gave me wisdom, I'm never going to speak on something that is not inspired of him to speak. Because somebody came on the platform and said, well, you get more views if this is not for me. I promise you. There's not a check big enough that these people can give me. You see how they do Bootsy, right? Bootsy was making almost $10 million a month. And every time he got that kind of check from one of these platforms, they cut him off and make him have to start. I'm not just to play them games. No. Once I know that you can control my money, I don't even use your platform for that. No man will ever control my money ever again. Hell no. Not what I live off of. The stuff I do for the post office, that's just for insurance. They don't even control my money. As long as I work for them, they have to cover my medical expenses. That's it. That little paycheck they give me, yeah, that's play money. Case in point. That's play money. My real money, don't nobody control that. That's whether I work or not, that money come in every month. Every month. Yeah. I'm out. I enjoy myself. You know, that's me movie. I see y'all lost Cabos here a couple of months. I'm about to go traveling. I think some of y'all need to see me live in some other countries. Maybe that'll inspire you all to get out your city. Some of y'all, you've been in your city too long. All right, thick one. You go out here, as thick as you want to be. Won't reply. I ain't sending no more messages. How much you seen? You ain't got